Hey there, my name's Yoslo, and this is my video on the Expanse characters. What I like about these characters in the show The Expanse is just the amazing writing that was put into this show and the amount of character detail in each of them that makes them so realistic and so likable, in my opinion. So I wanted to go over a couple of the main characters from the show, barring some maybe side characters for another video later. This is just going to be an overview with light spoilers, so be wary of that before I begin. So I wanted to start out with talking about Julie Mao. She is in the opening scene of the show and is part of a nail-biting opener. She is very resourceful in any of the flashbacks we get of her, which explains most of her story. And to continue with talking about Julie Mao, I should say that she is from Earth in the show. Her father is the CEO of a company that has a pretty important role to play in the overall story, but is not one of the main characters, so I'm just going to focus on Julie. Next, we got Joe Miller. He's a native-born belter, as they call him, on the asteroid series. So, belter is a term that is given to anyone that lives on the asteroid belt past Mars before Jupiter. And he's a detective. He's never been off of the asteroid series his whole life. And he is given a case to find Julie Mao at the start of the story. His character development over the show has been amazing. And I don't want to give away too many spoilers, so I'm just going to stop there. And he's just a really awesome character. Next character would be Jim Holden. He is an Earthborn XO of the ship the Canterbury, an ice hauler for a company on the belt of asteroids. And he, being native-born to Earth, he was a part of the Earth Navy, Space Navy as it is. He eventually becomes the captain of the ship the Rocinante after him and his crew can obtain it. He's a natural leader and cares for his crew. I really think he's an awesome character, and if you watch the show, I'm sure you'll agree. Next character will be Naomi Nagata. She is also a native-born belter, like Joe Miller. She is very intelligent, an engineer for the Canterbury at first, and then later the Rocinante, and her kind of quick-wittedness about her with all things electrical comes in handy a lot. Next would be Amos Burton. He is Earthborn as well as Jim Holden, and he is physically strong, loyal to his crew, and follows Naomi's orders over anyone else. He also, being a part of the Canterbury crew at the start of the show, kind of develops a relationship off camera with Naomi as kind of like a brother-sister relationship. So it's really interesting for that, and I really like his character almost more than anybody else's. Next we got Alex Kamal. He's a Mars-born pilot who served on the Mars Navy, Space Navy, and he's very witty. He's got a Texas accent, which is interesting to Mars inhabitants that you can learn by watching the show. Then finally, Christian Aversarala, who is an Earthborn person. She is currently living on Earth as well, the UN Deputy Undersecretary General, and she is cautious of a bigger plot going on in the story, is wary of her co-workers, especially the other Undersecretary General, and speaks a lot on behalf of Earth towards the other space nations. Her character plot really kind of makes it seem a lot more like Game of Thrones because there's a lot of interpolitics going on between the different nations, Mars, Earth, and the Belt. And then we got all the other characters spread around, like Joe Miller, the detective trying to find Julie Mao, which is connected to more politics on the Belt. Then we got Jim Holden, Naomi Nagata, Amos Burton, and Alex Kamal all stuck in the middle, kind of as these people that are kind of thrown around as different pawns in the political scheme of the greater solar system. Then there is more characters that get announced as the seasons go on, but this is really the main characters starting at season 1 that you should know about before you watch. Or if you've already watched, maybe this is a nice little refresher, and I wanted to start a video kind of going over all this and then continue by making some more short form videos where you can kind of get a little overview of the show and enjoy it. Hopefully join a discussion too with me on this. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe and comment with discussion you want to have, correcting me if I got anything wrong or any ideas for another video. So yeah, would like those responses, and I will see you all later. Bye.